Welcome back to Long Live the Queen with Isabel. Where we left off, basically war is coming again, and I stupidly just said stay home because I didn't even think about it, but Elodie's max lumen skills could definitely have come in handy during that battle, but since I am also stupid and I never save, there's nothing I can do about that now, so all I can hope is that her magic levels will be able to defeat the evil dude. I mean, I don't know what else we can hope for, honestly. So maybe what I will do is I'm gonna do composure and faith. Meditation? Yeah, meditation. Because, like, I'm not, at this point I don't know if any of the other skills are going to be really helpful. You are strapped into tight, heavy armor and made to walk around in it, learning that any attempt at sudden movement will catch painfully or trip you up. Slow and steady is the way to go. And a penalty to that. You discover that if you put yourself into the right frame of mind, you really can see with your eyes closed. You discover that if you put yourself into the right frame of mind, you can sense things happening in nearby rooms, even behind closed doors. Well, alright then. That's kind of exciting. Danger on the high seas. Ships close in on one another, angling into range. The Shanjins outnumber you slightly, but it could all come down to strategy. The eventual outcome is not in your favor. Novan ships are sunk or scattered. If I had just... As the Shanjin forces press towards landfall, many good soldiers were lost today, and Nova's troubles have not ended. Since you've failed to repel the invasion, the Shanjin fleet will soon land, and their troops will begin to progress towards your capital city. Your remaining soldiers will hold them off as long as possible, of course, but the main strength of your military has been exhausted. Nova's future looks bleak. Okay, so not good and stuff. I'm gonna save again. I'm gonna die. Probably. Alright. I guess I don't know what to do at this point, actually. Maybe I'll work on reflexes. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I don't know why that would help at all, but I'm going to. Your teacher walks around you, prodding a finger at you slowly in order to train you in blocking those touches without triggering fear or faster breathing. You practice with a jump rope to increase the speed of your footwork. You practice solo tennis, hitting the ball against the wall repeatedly in order to train your hand and your eye to react. You may now play sports on the weekends. The invasion of Nova is proceeding. Your coastline is under Shanjin control. Soldiers have marched through villages, trampling fields and frightening citizens. A diplomatic delegation from Shanja has requested access to the castle to discuss terms, most likely for your surrender. It seems you have no choice, almost no choice. We've been through this before, so I'm not going to flee. I'm going to meet with the diplomats. Togami, the evil dude. He's a lumen, yes. Blah blah blah, so much responsibility. Composure success. War, blah blah blah, contest, blah blah blah. Should I lose? What sort of game? Okay. Your game by your rules for my life? That doesn't sound fair to me. The rules of formal dueling have been passed down for centuries and must be upheld. It is important that we do this by the ancient codes. Why should I? If you refuse, then the war will continue. I'll sweeten the deal. If you meet me in a formal lumen challenge, I'll call off the invasion even if I win. Really? I swear it by the gods. Nova will be free and safe. Why take that risk? You're winning the war. It's not your land that I want, it's your crystal. To gain your power, I am willing to wager my own. Shall we begin? I can sense his power. It's so strong. I've learned everything I possibly could, but he's at least as good as I am. I don't like this, but what choice do I have? I'm not going to offer to give him my power, and I'm going to accept his terms. Then I must. Togami explains the rules of formal dueling to you, including a carefully inscribed circle of wards which will contain the effects of any powers you wield, protecting bystanders from danger. And then it is time to begin. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. Like, my stomach hurts. I'm so nervous for Elodie. You trade attacks, one spell sensed and countered by another, reserving your strength as much as possible. It might almost be exciting if your life weren't on the line. You need to end this quickly before his experience allows him to come up with a trick you can't defeat. He's used to dealing with magical attacks, but he might not be expecting a physical one. Perhaps if you rushed him, you could take him off guard. Up close, he couldn't use his fancy spells, but what would you do then? You still have to use magic to win. You can't just grab him and bang his head against the floor. Perhaps you could focus your power into the shape of a sword and attack him with that. Or maybe if you could distract him somehow, you could cast a spell that he couldn't block. I'm going to try dazzling him because I have no experience with swords. You throw out a dazzling shower of sparkles, hoping to blind him and seize the advantage. It doesn't work. Okay, so I'm going to die, obviously. But I can go back, and instead of working on other stuff, I can just work on decoration. Swirls of dark smoke. I'm clapping even though Elodie's going to die. But I know what I'm going to do, though, if she does. Swirls of dark smoke rise from the floor at your feet, spinning around you like a black hurricane. You know you have to stop it, but how? It's all around you and there's nothing to target. Faster and faster it spins, making it hard to breathe until finally, everything goes dark. Yeah. Elodie died. Okay, but I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna load it right here. Yes. Because this is early enough that we can work on decoration a lot. We're gonna work on decoration. Go away, Nat. You practice sketching fruits and flowers with charcoal on parchment. You study the theory of color, how they complement and contrast, and how to select colors to emphasize a mood. You learn to mix paints and apply them to canvas, capturing the light and color of the castle gardens. You study the art of floral design, seeing how the proper arrangement of flowers can affect the character of a room or an outdoor space. Okay. I don't know if that's going to be high enough, honestly. Danger on the high seas, we can skip ahead because I don't have naval strategy. Why did they leave that up to me? Aren't there generals and, like, people who know how to do that? I'm afraid. Let's see. If I did voice and then decoration, would that work? I'm gonna try it. Yes, it worked. Or it will work. You learn the differences in resonance between the chest, the head, and the nose. You learn about different vocal ranges, from the most profound bass to the rare coloratura soprano. I've never heard of that. You've unlocked a new outfit. Yay! You experiment with wax, learning both to build up small amounts and shape them together, and to carve out patterns from larger wax blocks to find the shapes already inside. Okay, skip ahead. Me with the diplomats. This is so scary. Blah 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 blah. Accept his terms. Then I must. Okay, and then it's time to begin. Scary, scary. I'm passing all these tests. I'm going to dazzle him. Decoration still failed. No. No, please. You throw out a dazzling shower of sparkles, hoping to blind him and seize the advantage. It doesn't work. No. Well, I'm going to start back over from where I saved last time, and these last 3 episodes will have been completely meaningless. But at least I have sort of idea of where I can improve, so that's good at least. Don't worry, you guys, we will get Elodie to the coronation alive, and she'll be the best queen ever, and she's just gonna be amazing, and I'll be really proud of her when she does. Thanks for watching this episode of Long Live the Queen, and I'll see you next time.